Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another video. This video is obviously a little bit different. I thought it might be fun to show you guys how I do my backdrops for my flat lays. So what I have here is just a white foam board. I got it from Dollar Tree. So it's just $1. I don't even bother taking the sticker off from the corner there. So I have my Dollar Tree foam board, and then I have, this is actually stick-on wallpaper. I ordered it off of Amazon. I have other colors in my office that I've already done, but I thought I might show you how I do this one. So this is gray and this is yellow. So these were super cheap, and you can order them in just about any color. They were like $8 or $9, I think. I don't know. It was really cheap, and they came a lot faster than they were supposed to. My fingernail polish chipped. So let me just get this unwrapped here. I should have unwrapped this before I started this video, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is, sorry if that's loud, the plastic is loud. I'm going to do one side gray and I'm going to do the other side yellow. And then I just have an X-Acto knife and a pair of scissors as well. So, get this unwrapped here. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a really thick roll. So you'll get, I think, when I ordered these in the past, I had enough to do 2 boards. So this should be enough so that you can do 2 boards in case like something happens to one of them and you need to do it again. I put 2 layers on mine because it's obviously not the same length as the poster board. So what I do is I just roll it out, or width. It's not the same width. It's of course the same length, because you can make it whatever length you want. But I just lined it up the best I can. And it's okay if you have white around your edges, because when you take your flat lays, and if you don't know what a flat lay is, it's just, if you've seen on Instagram those photos of like people's planners, so it's like your planner and then a bunch of like accessories around the planner and stuff, that's called a flat lay. And that's what I'm doing, is making the backdrop to my flat lay. So but when you do your flat lays, you're not going to get the whole board in your picture, so it's okay if you have a little bit of white around your edges. So just measure it as best you can and then cut it. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. This part is a little tricky. I know I end up using my legs. That's why I'm in the floor of my living room doing this video. But this one doesn't look like it's going to be too hard to work with. So I just take off a little bit and then I line it up as best I can. And I try to make it as smooth as possible. And then I'll pull from underneath like this. And then I just, it's okay if there's lines in it. You can smooth that out in your photos, or you can just press it down like I'm doing. Like this little line right here. I don't even know if you can see that in the picture, like in the video, but you won't be able to see it in the pictures either. So like there's a little crease right here. Just move it slowly across and kind of like stick it with your hand. You can do it in small portions. I recommend starting out, if this is your first time doing this, I recommend starting it out in smaller portions, because it took me a while to to get the hang of this, because this is so, I don't want to say it's so hard to work with, but it can be tricky to work with. So that's how that looks. And then I take my X-Acto knife and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm probably cutting the board. Yeah, I cut the board some, but that's okay. I'll just peel my little excess off, and then I'm gonna flip it around, and we're gonna do this side so that I can get, so my whole board is covered. It might be a waste. I'm sure it is a waste of wallpaper, but it was so cheap and you get so much of it that I don't mind overlapping and wasting it. I mean, if you really want to be like precise, then you can measure it and cut it and do whatever, but it doesn't bother me. So okay, and then peel it back. This is the part that I struggle with, is peeling this back. I have wasted so much wallpaper because it rips trying to peel this covering off. Okay. Okay. This one's gonna have a lot of excess on the edge because I didn't line it up right. But you can do this. There's so many options for wallpaper on Amazon. So you can do like patterns. I have like a wood grain background one. I have purple, pink, blue, and green. And then this one's going to be yellow and gray. And then, I mean, it's so cheap and it's so easy. I'm just going to cut off this excess here. You might hear my little boy in the background laughing. He's playing his little blue game that he calls it. It's just his little tablet.
In my game.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there's like a little extra here that I just want to cut off if I can. There we go. And there it is. So there's the yellow side, and then I'll do the gray side. You obviously don't have to watch me do the other side because it's the same thing I just did, but if you want, just keep on watching. That's fine with me. I know I appreciate everybody's support on my channel. I know this is something different. So hopefully you guys enjoy this and I can do other videos like how-tos. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments what you think. I would have done this on my desk, but my desk isn't big enough and my office is a mess. So that's why I did it in my living room floor. So now onto the gray. I think this gray, I had another one and it was like, I had a board before this one that was it was gray, but it was textured, and it kind of looked like a carpet, or I don't know, it was really pretty. But my board got ruined, it got wet, so that's why I'm redoing this one. And I couldn't find that same wallpaper, so I just went ahead and ordered regular gray. So line it up and roll it out. You don't have to use wallpaper either. You could use paint, but the thing with paint, and this is why I like using the wallpaper, which I actually got this idea from another planner babe. She used wallpaper, and I thought it was a really cool idea. But some planners will use paint to paint their backdrops for their flat lays. But the issue with that is that if you don't paint both sides, the board will warp and it will not be flat, which I find very aggravating. And the paint, like, it's got streaks and it's just messy, and it takes a lot of paint to paint these boards. So I thought this was just a quick, inexpensive way to get pretty backgrounds for my flat lays. There's little air bubbles in it. Just flatten it out. If you have like I just forgot to grab my tool. I don't know what it's called, but it's just like, I use it for my Cricut to like burnish my vinyls and stuff. If you have one of those, you can use that. You can use a credit card, a debit card, a gift card, anything of that sort. So, cut this little extra piece off in this corner because they drive me crazy. And it's stuck to my finger. And it'll be okay. So then we're going to flip the board over. Like, this one's got a lot of air bubbles in it. If you rub your hands across it really fast like this, it gets the air bubbles out. If you do it slow, it takes forever. So now we will do the other side. If I can get this off my finger. There we go. I didn't do a very good job on this one. This one's got a lot of like creases and wrinkles in it, and air bubbles, and I think I'm just rushing through it is the issue. Okay. But see how I didn't cut it long enough? Like, you won't see this in my flat lays because it'll be all of this. So, let me just cut the gray off, and then we'll be done. Alright. Alrighty, so there we go. That is how I do my flat lays. Well, I do my backdrops for my flat lays. So we have super easy, cheap and quick way to get pretty backdrops. I'll link these wallpapers in the description below if you are interested in ordering them, just so you know where I got them. I ordered them off of Amazon, but I'll give the direct link, and there were different colors to choose from as well. So here's the yellow side, and then here's the gray side. So let me know if you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching.